testing 1, 2, 3. So this video is going to be a little different because it's going to be a one take. You guys hear that crunching? It's not really crunching, it's more like shifting of the chair. Okay, so like I said, this is going to be a one take. So I'm going into it not knowing like a script exactly, but I wanted to fill you guys in with what is going on. And first, I got to sync the audio, otherwise it's not going to be ideal. 3, 2, 1. H5N, going up to a boom mic on the red. So it's been a little while since we've had like a little one-on-one or one-on-1,000 or whoever's watching this. But I wanted to fill you in with a bunch of different things on what's happening in the world, absolutely. I'm pretty sure everyone's aware of COVID-19. But I also want to say how it's affecting us as a team, us as a company, and what we've been working on during all this time, because we've been slightly MIA. Now, before we get to all this craziness, there's 3 big things that I want to talk to you guys about today. And if you sit through it all like triple, quadruple high fives, I want you guys to know that I love what I do. I've spent the last 10 years building up our channel. It was started out as my channel, now it's our channel. There's several people, multiple people involved with this channel, and it couldn't run without all these people. Zane, Creighton, Jeff, Bubba, Johnny, depending on who you talk to. But I wanted just to let you guys know what's going on, not to repeat myself 500 times. I'm not gonna edit this. This is like a one take wonder. I'm not a one take wonder by any means. So first things first is tomorrow, Tuesday, we'll be launching a brand new web series. We started working on it back at the end of December, and it's finally coming out 4 months later. We've been working on it nonstop. As the world falls apart and everything gets torn apart, this is what we've been working on. In our office, doors locked, hands washed. This is what we've been working on. Now, with that, this is something brand new. We've never kind of explored this territory before, but we're gonna be launching a brand new season, our first season. So it's not just it is brand new, but it is the first time we've ever done anything remotely closely. Why am I still wearing headphones? I did it originally just to check audio because I tend to get really excited when I start talking and the audio levels get pretty gnarly. So, but I don't want to wear headphones the whole time. Headphones are off because I could hear myself. Just realized it finally. But going back to it, I digress. We're launching this new series. We're really excited about it. We've already shot 17, 18, around 19 episodes already. And we kind of had it all backlogged just because when we launched it, in case something happened where we got another project, we want to make sure we had a ton of content to keep it going. But on this channel that you guys are watching right now, our second channel, behind the scenes channel is what we used to call it, we have 2 episodes a week we'll be showing what's called the Filmmaker Challenge. So much work, so much energy has gone into this. If you want to see the trailer, that will be going live tomorrow morning at 7:04 a.m. So I'll have that pop up at the end of the video, but definitely check that out. But that will be going live on this channel as far as the entire series. Each week though, there'll be about 2 episodes, if not more. But our whole team, this is what we've been working on diligently, passionate, and just very excited about it. We're all about trying new things, or at least we try and do new things all the time. And we're constantly learning. Like, I don't think it's gonna blow up or take over the internet by storm. But what I am confident in is because of it, everyone on our team is better filmmakers. I'm confident 100%. And we hope, the plan is that we can make you better filmmakers as well through learning through all of our mistakes and our triumph moments. But it's been so exciting seeing that happen and seeing us work as a team, kind of figure out like how can we be the best filmmakers, the best storytellers, and spark our own creativity and learn through that whole process. So that will be going live this week, and that trailer launches tomorrow morning. So get stoked, get excited, and then the first episode will be going live on this channel this Thursday. Now that we got that out of the way, get excited for the Filmmaker Challenge. Now, the next thing I want to talk about is COVID-19, and like I said, you guys are very familiar with what's going on. At least I hope so, and I hope hopefully you guys are in safe places. I've seen it affect so many people's lives. Like, I'm terrified for my grandma, just because, I mean, she's the only one as far as on my immediate side, relatives-wise, grandparents-wise, that's still alive. She's 91, so it's like this is something that could wipe her out. So for me, it's like, be very safe because what you do will affect other people around you. So it's like, I'm not too worried about me getting it. It's what I can do if I get it, passing it on to someone else more than anything. So just be aware of it. For us, thankfully, We are based in Utah, where we haven't been hit hardly at all. Up to this point, this has been about 1,200 cases total since everything spread out. And what's the date today? It is Monday, April 13th. So very small cases, very small death rate. I want to say there's about 11 people in Utah as of now. Maybe there's a couple more since then that have passed away, sadly. Very real thing, but thankfully we're not in an area that has a lot of cases. So they haven't closed down anything here where we're at. They're still taking a lot of precautions. Like you can't go into like fast food places. Like you have to go through the drive out. Like they're still doing all that kind of stuff. So we've been able to still work as a team, but like we're not taking the train to work. A lot of our employees take the train to work. And we're a small group. There's 5 core people that work here. One of our guys, Creighton, when he went to come to office, but he was in South Africa. So he actually got stuck there for like around a week, stuck in Africa. This is like when the States locked off everyone from coming in the country. So it took him a while to get back. And then once he got back, we had him be in quarantine at his house for 2 weeks. So we're taking safety measures, making sure we can be as safe as possible throughout all this stuff. Now, as I'm sure it's affected so many other people, if not everyone that's watching this video, like we had multiple productions lined up. Like last week, we were supposed to be in Cambodia. We got in the tickets, we actually invited our fans. That whole project had to get canceled several months ahead of time based on the COVID-19. That was like a big project that we had lined up. The week that COVID started getting pretty gnarly in the States, especially in LA, we had one of the most exciting projects. I can't even tell you what it is because now there's a chance it might not happen. But we had done all the groundwork. We were working with Universal Pictures for a really awesome upcoming movie. Don't want to say it, just in case it doesn't happen now. But we did all the pre-production, and then the week before we were supposed to start shooting, the entire project got paused/canceled because all productions in LA, New York, pretty much the world, got shut down. Let me make sure recording still. I heard a beep, so you got to double check these things. So production stopped completely on that. We already put in a ton of money, time, resources into that. So it's like one after another, all these projects that we had lined up for the entire year have gotten canceled, gotten shut down. Very scary time. We had several projects that were lining up in Japan. Obviously that's not going to happen anymore, but our business is run from traveling international. Now that the borders are closed, now that it's not safe to travel, like for us, it's kind of this very scary reality as far as how are we going to survive moving forward. For our entire year, it is April currently, we've only had one project, and it was just one small little project that I posted on Twitter about that we did with Samsung and Verizon. So for us, like I have multiple employees that I'm in charge of, so it gets really, I wasn't planning on getting all teary-eyed, but all of a sudden it just like struck me like, it's a very real thing. It's scary as a business owner. As a father, it's terrifying. Just because we have a 5-month-old baby. And we have another guy on our team, Zane, like he has his wife and kid. Everyone else, they have like their girlfriends and other significant others, but like, we have families, and well, like you guys watching too, is like we all have these responsibilities that we're trying to meet. And like for me, the biggest fear I have with a lot of this is just keeping our employees employed so they can continue to take care of their family. So it's been very scary. It's been very hard. A lot of prayer, a lot of teary-eyed conversations with wifey. But yeah, it gets scary. Normally I'm not like this vulnerable, but I wanted just to keep this real. That's why I actually I'm filming this video after everyone left, just because I wanted to talk open and honest with you guys, just the reality of it all, because it is scary. And like, what does the future hold? Like, we're gonna survive, 100% survive. We've survived for 10 years on YouTube somehow, like a miracle, grace of God, right? But it is a very real thing. It's a very scary thing. So I don't want to pretend like we have nothing to worry about. I'm not going to pretend like everything's perfect. I love what I do. I've dedicated my life to it. I put so much time and energy into building this channel with you guys and sharing that journey with you guys that like, we're going to figure it out. But it's like, what does the next year look like? I don't know. Like when our project's going to start happening again, I don't know. Right now, kind of our main life source is through AdSense, but it's really not enough to keep our whole company surviving. Some actions, just to kind of put it in perspective, like actions that we've taken is we've been very smart. Like when we make money, like we're not driving Porsches, fancy cars. Like I'm still driving the Subaru Outback that I've always been driving. Everything that we do goes right back into the company. So thankfully, we've been able to run off of the savings that we've had because we've hardly had any projects, just that one little project this year that wouldn't even cover a month of salary for everybody. But we've been able to keep everyone still employed throughout this entire process. But it's scary. I wasn't planning on this video being this kind of video. But yeah, it's just fighting through it all, and it's just making sure you choose things you're passionate about, you love, and just figure out a way to make it work. Because I know a lot of people can't make movies for a living that want to, and I feel really privileged and lucky to do that. And I feel really lucky that I get to surround myself with people that are also hardworking and passionate about making the best videos possible. Definitely don't have it all figured out, and I'll continue to figure it out, but I just wanted to be honest with you guys and kind of share that insight, that perspective of like the challenges we have as a team. And with you guys, like you guys are part, like the reason we can do this at all is because you guys watch and support our videos. So what are the actions that we're taking to survive all this? I think that's another like kind of like a big question. I don't know what everyone else is doing on YouTube. I've seen a lot of incredible stuff that's come out of YouTube recently based on a lot of stuff that's happening because everyone's kind of stuck inside. Even us, like we're not traveling anywhere. Like all the videos that we're filming are inside of our office. And one of the things that we're doing, and we're still figuring this out, but this film challenge is a big part of this, is we're trying to create consistent content that we can film indoors in our office. So that's one big thing with this big push that we've been doing with Film Challenge is building up. I keep getting emotional, this is stupid. We're just building up for this to launch because it has that potential for us to make it so we can continue to keep everyone employed. And we just want to grow that. So if it's something you guys want to support and get excited about it, definitely check out that trailer that goes live tomorrow. Because we really would love to keep on doing it. So turn on those notifications, like all that stuff is huge to determine if we're gonna survive this as far as the company goes. So if you wanna support any of these creators that you're seeing on social media, like turn on those bell notifications, like every view that you're donating to them, like you're giving them your time, you're giving us your time. Like that's making it so we're getting AdSense and we're gonna be able to survive as far as the businesses go. If there's some YouTubers, and hopefully we're not one of them, that you don't wanna see survive, don't watch their videos. But hopefully that's not the mindset of anyone out there because we're all trying to survive this and we're all doing it together. I mean, that's one amazing thing about all this is just seeing how unified everyone has been. Another thing that we've kind of done based on everything going on with the epidemic is we've started a third channel. Now this wasn't even part of the plan, but it's like, hey, if we're gonna survive this, we gotta do something different. Otherwise we're not going to survive it. So a lot of our footage has been filmed in 8K resolution, 6K resolution, 4K, like kind of minimum resolution. So we've started a stock footage channel. We actually started like a couple weeks ago. We haven't even talked about it anywhere publicly, and it's a soft launch, if you will. So that channel is called Visual Escape. If you're curious or interested in it, I'll have a link at the end of this video and in the video description. So it's a soft launch, meaning we haven't publicly gone out. It's not really ready to launch. But if you want to support that channel, pretty much what it's going to be is 8K, 4K videos on YouTube that are really long with peaceful, beautiful music. We're like, people are down, people need to escape, they can't leave their homes. Let's take our library of footage and let's make the shots, it's like essentially a director's super duper extended cut. That's, I think, one of the best ways to explain what this is. So we take like our Japan video, it's like a 2-minute video, and now we're gonna have a 20-minute video, and that's on that stock footage. And we didn't wanna kind of have too much of that content on our main channel. So that third channel, our stock footage channel, and the hope is people like Samsung or LG or a lot of these commercials out there. We've licensed a lot of footage in the past to a lot of these big companies, and it's able to help pay for the bills. So our hope with this is by creating this third channel is we're able to build another audience that just wants to see like peaceful music with beautiful scenery. And that will help bring in views, but it'll also help bring in brands that are looking for stock footage that have been a huge source of income in the past. So that's another thing that we've done to kind of off-brand, or not necessarily off-brand ourselves, but just create another source of income so we can be sustainable and we can continue to provide for all of our employees. So like those are three things. I lose track of everything very fast. But that's one of the big things that we've done recently, and that will go like publicly live probably in a couple weeks from now, because we're trying to get about 15 more videos up and running on that channel. But that channel is called Visual Escapes. It soft launched a couple weeks ago. So if you guys want to support that, that's going to be down a little in the video description. So those are just a couple of the things that we're currently working on, trying to figure out. And I mean, the three big things I want to talk about with you guys today is the launch of this brand new series, the Filmmaker Challenge, COVID-19 and how it's affecting TeamSuperTramp. And third thing was just telling you guys about the Visual Escape channel and kind of what the mindset with all that is. And once again, it's a soft launch, but it is something we're really excited about. So wrapping this all up, this Filmmaker Challenge is a big deal for us, for our team. For us, if it fails, which knock on every wood thing in this room, it's not going to. We're gonna figure it out. And it's gonna take some of us kind of figuring it out. And like, we would love for you guys to get involved with this. Like, turn on the notifications. Like, I would say about 2% of our subscribers see our videos and no one else does. And I feel a big part of that is because of the bell notifications. So if you want to help support this, turn on the bell notifications on this channel, main channel, our third channel, the Visual Escapes channel. Like that goes a long way. And it's also watching the videos and experiencing it. If there's things you think could be better, like leave it in the comments. Don't just say, I hate this. Like, we want feedback. We want this to be beneficial to everyone. We feel we have so many incredible experiences and we want to share that journey with you guys, but we also want to be open, real, and vulnerable, which is always really hard. Got to be careful I don't get emotional again. But yeah, I love what I do. Absolutely love what I do. I feel so privileged that I can do what I love to do. And I feel so privileged that I have a wife that supports what I love to do, that I've had my parents that have been so supportive of it, and especially the team that I work with every day, Monday through Friday, and sometimes on Saturdays as well, that have pushed me and made me better filmmakers and a better person through all of this. Like, we've been able to travel like over, I don't know, around 40 plus countries just within the last couple of years. And it's because of this YouTube channel, because of our main YouTube channel that's provided so many opportunities. So I just want to thank you guys for that. Life is scary, but life is real, and there's just so many amazing positive things. Like, everything's going to work out at the end. Sometimes it will suck. Sometimes you will feel down, as we all have felt, and that's normal. But we're gonna survive this, and we're gonna be better because of it. And we're excited to share that journey with you guys and just be real and honest and vulnerable with you guys. So thanks for being so supportive. Sorry you got to see me a little emotional. Hashtag not sorry, but I wanted to be real with you guys and not pretend like everything's like we're crushing it, everything's going perfect, because it's not. But we're gonna figure it out. And we're excited to share that journey with you guys. So thank you guys so much for watching. And I'm going to cut now so I don't cry anymore. Thank you guys. Love you guys.